Hey, everybody. How's it going? It's Friday night. It's Friday night, and I'm feeling all right. And by all right, I mean just all right. I'm not quite fantastic today, but we're going to fix it. Me and you. We're going to fix it. It's going to be a great night. We're going to have a ton of fun. Thanks for joining me. Friday friggin' night. Two huge, awesome flights that just going to get out of control, but not too out of control. It's going to stay in control. Let's put it that way. And I just want to say I love you. I love all of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up and being awesome. And let's see who the heck is in the chat ski. Matt Horn, what's up, Matt? I got your email. I read it, and I need to email you back. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're amazing, dude. Friggin' Matt Horn. Dan Spone says he's here, Tony B. And then Dan Spone left and came back, and he's back. Do I have a microphone? Is my microphone working? Oh, yeah. Nice. Great job, me. Great job, you. My mom's here. Hey, Mom. JJ. Wendy Miller. What's going on, Wendy? Sour Whiskey. Dieter Lang. Jeff Maher. Sherry G, how the heck? Dieter Lang, competing tonight. Gary Franchi, the franchise himself. The French fry. Ooh, are you crinkle cut? You crinkle cut? Are you waffle French fry? I think he would be, I don't know. Everybody in chat, if Gary Franchi were a French fry, which French fry would Franchi be? Honest Charlie is here. Honestly. Trevor Coakley, how the heck are you? Uncle Buck, what the mother? Happy birthday. No other words necessary. I got a word. Gangster. It's you, freaking Uncle Buck. Love me some Uncle Buck. Hopefully you're doing well, buddy. Miss you. Miss chatting with you. My mom's blabbing away about subscribers. Blibbity blibbity. Love you, Mom. Dave Markowski. It's almost Markowski season. Here in Colorado, people are Markowskiing it up and down the slopes. Bob Belkovac, Travis Coakley with a little super chatski. Happy birthday. Sipping on new old soul unfiltered cask strength. Haven't even heard of it. Bet you it's good, though. Bet you it's good. Is there an age statement on that, mother? Thanks, Travis, for the super chat. OMJ's in the house. What's going on, OMJ? And Toshi Bake with a super chat. Thanks, Toshi. HBD, Matt. HBD. Can't I figure out what that means? Hello, big, delicious Matt. Hi, bearded dragon Matt. I don't know. Let's drink some good bourbon tonight. And what is on her? No. Yes, we'll do it. Robin Masters, what the heck? Cheers from Hawaii. Hawaii. Hola. No. Oahu. No, that's an island. How do you? Aloha. That's what I said. That's right. Thank you, Robin. Appreciate it. How's everybody doing? Northwest Bourbon's here. Rick is here. Dan Spone still here. South Carolina. Come on and raise up. Take your shirt off. Twist it around your hands, spin like a helicopter. Philip Weigel, the Weigelmeister himself. Happy birthday, baby. Oh, thanks, Philip. What a guy. That Philip. We're getting down to the bottom of it. We're getting to the bottom. It's just Dave is here. Matt R. Happy B-Day. World Top Whiskey Taster forever. Forever. Thank you so much for super chat. That's super nice of you. Ms. Barbs is here. Ms. Barbs, how the heck are you? Edward Fulmer, love some stuff. Whiskey Mountains, hi, Adriana. What's happening? She put mouse emojis. Don't know why. That has no relevance here. No relevance around here. Shayla, is Shayla here? Did I miss Shayla? How did I miss Shayla? What an idiot. Shayla! The crowd goes wild. Shayla! Welcome back. Hopefully you had an amazing vacay or whatever the heck you're doing away from whatever the heck you've been doing. Jeff Mahar. Man, it's so hard not to say meager, to be honest. Happy birthday. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. And then Dave R. Happy B-Day. Thank you, Dave. All right, scrolling to the bottom. Holy crap, I'm behind already. Holy mother of Mexico. Shayla, happy birthday to the best fella on. Love you, Maddie. Thank you, Shayla. You're the best. Kevin Smith is in the house. Thanks, Kevin. My daughter McKenna wanted to be sure to say hi, Matt. Hi to Matt. What's up, McKenna? Go to bed. Unless, of course, it's not your bedtime yet. In which case, you're probably not 5. Probably not. Blackstar, happy birthday. Thank you. Yeah, so yesterday, it's not my birthday today. Yesterday was my birthday. Yeah, it was yesterday. But still, we're celebrating today. Wife made me dinner today. It was cream cheese chicken enchiladas, and I ate them so much. I ate a lot of them. It was good. Hi, Big Daddy Matt. Oh, that was pretty close. Average drinker with a super sticker. Thank you so much. Then OMJ says, happy birthday to the most huggable whiskey tuber. I need to, if I wasn't so awkward, I'd be a much better hugger, I think. I need to get over the hug hurdle and just hug away. I'm a squishy human being, and we give good hugs. Joel Calvin, wisdom teeth removed. Ooh, those stinking wisdom teeth. What the heck? Getting in the way back there. Getting in the way. Travis Coakley says, Old Soul cast strength is aged 7 years, 119.2 proof. Nice. I know Old Soul did the, last year they did the blend of, what do you call them? It was like the weird mash bill, the beam mash bill. Wonder what they're doing now. Does it say? Do they say where it comes from? Oh, I'm scrolling down. Bro, yesterday was our wedding anniversary. What? Happy anniversary, Gerardo. Got married in November, huh? That's brave. That's a brave move. November. Adam, seeing it's your birthday stream, it's schlammering time. So it's funny. I was talking to Trev last night, Mr. Bourbon Wrench himself, and I was like, tomorrow's the 2-year anniversary of the first birthday stream I ever did, and I got so drunk. Bad move, Bears. Bad news, bad move. Really bad. Went to bed, but not bed. Went to couch after I was done streaming several hours after I should have been, and just laid on the couch and yelled until I woke my wife up. And that stream got deleted. It was a bad stream. So I told Trev, I was like, Trev, I need you to mod this stream tonight, because who knows? I just need you in there for old time's sake. For old time's sake. Matter of fact, just picked a new riff barrel pick that's going to go on Patreon, and DC helped me with the barrel pick, and we have a rough sketch of the sticker so far. We're working on it. By we, I mean he's working on it, but it's going to be released before the end of the year. It's going to be a holiday occasion, and it is going to be Nightmare Before Rithmas, and it's the Sleep Screamer. A Nightmare Before Rithmas. That's kind of like a throwback to what happened 2 years ago tonight. The Sleep Screamer is going to be a new riff bourbon barrel pick coming soon before the end of the year. Ah! Ah! That's what I did. Ah! Then I got in big trouble. Oh, big trouble. Big trouble. Big, gigantic, huge trouble. If Dan and Julie are not here, I haven't seen them yet. But if you're in chat, if Dan and Julie, if you're just listening and you're not, I get it. You don't have to be in chat. But if you're just listening, look at what I can do. I got a special delivery. It's a new chair. Dan and Julie bought me a new chair so I can be comfortable and not hurt myself. And I got a side table. They're the best. I guess they were talking with Cheech about a new chair. And I was like, you don't have to do that. They were talking back and forth about what they would recommend and then all of a sudden, boom, comfortable mat. So comfortable. So Dan and Julie, if you're watching, thank you. This stream is brought to you in comfort by Dan and Julie Like. Bringing amazing people. Love y'all. Eric Sawyer's in the house. Nate Barron. Gerardo Sanchez. Already said hello to Gerardo. Anniversary Man. Brian FGMB. Figumb. AC Jones MD for the birthday boy. Thank you for all that you do. I don't do anything, actually, but thank you for that. All I do is sit here and make whiskey videos in front of a camera in my garage. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I did get a new throne. I was sitting on, I wish I could show it, but it's like a really cheap, foldable, like fabric director's chair from Walmart until I found something on Facebook Marketplace that was going to suffice. But no. They just friggin' came through heavy and hard like usual. Hey, Dramhound's here. Dramhound, love you. Mojo, what's up, buddy? You need to go fishing one of these days, years, sometime. So we have 2 flights tonight. What I want to say also is this. I was going to do a fun big giveaway tonight. That was the plan, the intention, but I'm behind on sending packages out, and I need to send I need to send out the packages that need to go out before I do another giveaway. It's just something in my head where I'm like, I just can't do that without that. So we're going to do that next week. If you've already super chatted tonight, it's 8:15. I will get a list and I'll make sure that your names are transferred over to next week when I do the giveaway. Because I don't know if you guys super chatted thinking that there might be a giveaway tonight. There was planned on it, but it's just not going to happen tonight. I need to get all these packages out that I need to get out, and then we'll do a giveaway. So next Friday, promise, it'll be a good one. And if it's not a good one, then just pretend it is, because it's going to be. It'll be good. Double promise. We have 2 flights tonight. We're gonna get through the first one, and then we are going to approach the second one with caution. This is why. We have the super heavyweights and the heavyweights tonight. Mano y mano, or whatever. There are 6 heavyweights and 5 super heavyweights. 6 heavyweights because I looked for some people to fill in a spot or 2 that were empty, and then I got the fill-ins, but then somebody who originally signed up also sent one. So 6 heavyweights. And those buggers are, what the heck? What are they? Where did they go? There? Boom, 115 to 125 proof. So they're not slackers. They're big boys. They're big hitter thingies. So we'll see how we do after we get through this flight. If I have to move the super heavyweights to next week, I might, but I don't think so. I think we're going to be able to just sail right through it and just knock everything out. Chips Classic Cocktails, $10 super sticker. Thanks, Chips. What the heck, Chips? Well, let me see. I got to pop out chat so I can see the super sticker. It is an applauding. Oh no, that was Average Drinker with the applauding hippopotamus. Oh, I'm on top chat on pop out. Dum me. Where do we go here? Oh, it's a dancing lemon head. That's pretty. It's just splashing stuff. Do you think that's germs coming off of that lemon when it's dancing? It looks kind of like it. Don Nishida popping in to say aloha. I'm in Kentucky hanging out with an awesome bourbon people, so can't stay. But good luck to everyone. Happy birthday, Matt. Thanks, Don. I heard you were over on the mainland. Don Nishida's competing tonight. We'll see how Don does. What did Don send? Who the heck knows? And Uncle Buck I super chat because Matt. Oh, you bugger. I love you. What a guy. What a guy. But yeah, Donna, hopefully you're having lots of fun here over in the States. And did I miss... did I miss a super chat from Shayla? I thought... Did I? I don't even know. Maybe I read it. I thought I read it. I don't know. But I'm concerned. I'm worried. Shayla, if I missed your super chat, I'm sorry. I thought I would just remember that I saw your super chat, but I don't know if I read it. Friggin' Shayla. We have 6 heavyweight samples tonight. And if we're going to get through 2 heavy high-proof flights, we need to start. And what I did ahead of time tonight, because guess what? Foresight or something, I poured the heavyweights. The 6 heavyweights. I broke a sample bottle tonight. I broke a Glencairn tonight. I'm clumsy, and hopefully everything from here on out goes smooth. But I poured the 6 heavyweights, so we're ready to rumble. They are mixed up. I don't know which one is which, and they are numbered on the front, lettered on the bottom. Letters have a corresponding sample. Tonight's competitors. Daniel P. Daniel P is a patron, and he sent a heavyweight sample. So did Jacob Cowles. Jacob C is a heavyweight. Don Nishida. Aloha Don Nishida in Kentucky. So what do they say? Howdy. Don Nishida. Justin Massman. Jordan, Barr, and DC. 6 samples in front of me, ready to rock and roll. I'm going to crown a heavyweight champion of ADHD whiskey tonight. Who sent the best sample? Who knows? Is it going to be difficult to choose? Probably. Probably going to be difficult here. But Daniel says it's schlammer time. Let's do it. Mama Wrench's schlammer, Trev? Already? Didn't you just make her a drink? Whiskey Mountain says, he broke 2 things before pouring the high proofers. Imagine after he drinks. That's what I'm thinking. I was like, and I never break stuff. Alrighty. Yeah, if you guys haven't hit the like button, please do so. Helps out. I felt weird saying that. Please do so. Please hit the like button. Whatever. Get over yourself, Matt. Glass number uno. Bourbon. Bourbon, ethanol, caramel. Traditional bourbon notes pouring out of the glass and into my nose. Bourbon Wrench. Trev says she was drinking when I saw her walk in. 100 proof vodka, then allergies attacked, and now she's floating. Well, geez. Oh, by the way, look at this thing. Look at that. I'm sure you've already, like, what the heck is that? Like a hair that, like, I don't even know. I got a red spot between my eyes. So I don't know. I don't get it. Literally, I shoot myself from here up because everything from here down is a disaster. Everything from here up, not great, but it's the best I got. Then stuff like this has to happen. It's like, I'll never make it into GQ. Not with a pimply thing between my eyes. Oh, puberty does stink. Little bit of blackberry. Little bit. Ooh, grape juice. My nose might be on point tonight. The nose on glass 1 is very good. Let's go for a taste. Wow. That's my first sip of whiskey for today. And I like it. Wow. That was very good. That, whoa. A little bit of refo. No, can't have reflux tonight. Don't do it. Stay down there. A little bit of reflux. That's some cold water. Glass 1 is very good. It reminds me of either MGP or Buffalo Trace. It was very viscous, very sweet, very red licoricey, and very enjoyable. Glass number 1 is going to certainly be in the running. There's no way that it's not going to be. That's really good. Ooh, who's got to get up at 3 a.m. for work? Who? That's silly. That's silly. Right, guy, thank you. Yeah, thanks for all the birthday wishes. And also, I got a ton of birthday love on Facebook, like in a couple different groups. Thank you guys so much. And even on my page, Facebook is not loading right for me. It's like it'll show me 3 different things, like 3 different posts. Then I click on show me more, and it's just a spinning wheel. Just a spinning wheel. So I will thank you eventually for the birthday wishes. I appreciate them all. That means a lot. Makes me feel really good. Knowing that people, like, even if it takes a second, like, happy birthday. Like, thank you. That's awesome. Love you guys. Oh, my goodness. Jeff, Code Villa. So happy I saw this on my feed. Jeff, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe, Jeff, and then hit the notification thing. Then that way, every time it happens, you'll know. For sure. All right. Glass number 2. Mojo's Insta's down. Uh-oh. That was breakfasty. Glass 2 is very syrupy, almost like a maple syrup. Intriguing, like what in the heck is that kind of thing? Not exactly what I was expecting. It's very, like, it smells sticky. Smells sticky and unique. It's borderline, like possibly like either secondary barreled, borderline crafty, maybe. Very chocolatey, I do say. A little bit of coffee note, a little bit of mocha, like a mocha syrup, like a mocha maple syrup. All right. Let's go down the hatch with glass number 2. That's, wow. Wow. That, wow. Oh, that. It's more powerful flavor. It's more concentrated. Something's up with number 2. Something fishy, something funny. It's good. I like it a lot. But it's not your ordinary run-of-the-mill standard son of a bitch. This son of a bitch. Something else going on. What? Maybe distilled in a different state. Maybe distilled and then barreled in a different barrel. Or maybe barreled and then rebarreled. Or maybe barreled and then rebarreled and rebarreled again. Or maybe barreled in a small barrel. Or maybe barreled somewhere really hot. Or maybe distilled somewhere small, very small, maybe a craft, maybe a crafty bugger. Doesn't quite taste craft though. It tastes more like, feel like I've had that recently somewhere. I don't know. I have no idea. We will see. 215 people in chat. Heck yeah. Thank you. I love you guys. Hit the thumbs up. Hit it. Eric Thompson, let's get ready to... I can't say that. That's copyright infringement. And the buffers will... They will sue. There's a guy on TikTok, I think, and he does the very perfect, almost too perfect Bruce Buffer impersonation. And then somebody played it for Bruce Buffer to like, hey, could you see this? And he was like, not super impressed that the guy was copying him. And he was like, basically dared the guy to say it's time because he just kind of sued the pants off him. Those buffers, they take their yelling seriously. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Mr. Rip Rider. Appreciate it. All right. We're going to go to glass 3. Glass 3. Should have poured more. I always think that. Should have poured more. But then when I'm done, I'm like, poured too much. 107 likes, 213 in chat. That's not good enough. It's not good enough. Let's swirl number 3. Let's get 3 dizzy, shall we? Let's get it spinning and swirling and twirling. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, 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 round. Just a good song. What's the other one? Flo Rida. He's all, how does his version go? He's like, oh boy, I don't even know. Something very similar, but more modern, but not super modern. Oh. Spun it too much. I spun the smell right out of it. You spin my head right round, like a record, baby, round, round, round. It's just a good one. It's showtime, says Eric Thompson. $5 super chat. Oh, unspin it. Oh, it's hard to unspin it. It's hard to unspin it on a chair that swivels. Also copyrighted, yeah. Nicholas Feltham. That's it's showtime. Huh. I have a feeling I think that's Michael Buffer also. Okay. Here we go. Sweet cherries and vanilla. Very Buffalo Trace-esque. Now, I don't know what actually, there are some Buffalo Trace products that would fall in there. Stag Jr. would fall in that range. E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof would fall in that range. A George T. Stagg could fall in that range. 115 to 125 proof. Nope. What the heck? That is so weird. It went from Buffalo Trace to Craft in like a one quick sniff of the snout. Oh, the Spin My Head song. Yeah, I guess. Just breaking all the copywritten material tonight. Zachary Jones, I'm here for some nice, slow, sensual SJs. Well, if you're here for an SJ, there hasn't been an SJ this good in quite some time. Just feel it. Feel it and enjoy it. Blow my whistle. Blow my whistle, baby. Whistle, baby. That man go. Nope, it's a different song, I think. All right, down the hatch, glass 3. Oakier? More tannic. Much more tannic. More barrel. There's way more barrel on here. It dries you out a little bit. Quite a bit. Like an Old Forester barrel strength, kind of. It's good. It's good. Sweet, but very barrely. Barrely any other flavors but barrel. It's weird because I don't really get that on the nose. Weird. Interesting. This is going to be really hard already. I'm halfway through. Glass 1, 2, and 3. Oh boy. This is going to be hard. Especially while trying to conserve the burb. Excuse me. Hopefully no blends tonight. We'll see. I mean, I wouldn't rule it out considering we've had that happen last couple times, but we will see. Beer Fest, one of my favorite movies. All right, glass 4. Hello, Shirley. Glass 4 is amazing. Hey, Emily Chambers. Emily's here. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, Emily Chambers. Greg Johnson. Burb is the word. Ooh, mow, mow. Ooh, mow, mow, mow. Ooh, mow, mow. Ooh, mow, mow, mow. Don't you know about the burb? Well, everybody knows that the burb is the word. Oh, hello, burb. Burb is the word. Surfing burb. Just a good song. Ooh, mow, mow. Ooh, mow, mow, mow. Ooh, mow, mow. Holy crap. Wow. I like this heavyweight division. This, oh my gosh, number 4. Number 4 is sweet, oaky, cherry, candy, but also like not leathery, but like it's a charred oak. It's a charred oak and sweet, delicious red fruits and amazingness. What the heck is in glass 4? And how am I ever going to pick a winner? You guys brought it tonight. You guys really brought it tonight. Holy smokes. So many copyright infringements. So glass 4. Jeez, I'm trying to think like where I would place these things, and I have no idea. Glass 4 is definitely towards the front, but glass 1 was really good, and glass 2 and 3 are really good. Oh crap! All right, let's go number 5. Let's go number 5. Another bourbon, probably between 115 and 125 proof, if I had to guess. Embellish Podcast. Happy fudging birthday, guy. Thank you. Embellish Podcast is going to be in the super heavyweight division shortly, coming up shortly. Missed my super chat, son of a beasting, East Coast. I'm so sorry. I'm a stupid idiot sometimes. I'm scrolling, gonna find it. My bad, buddy. East Coast LQ reviews. Is that liquor? East Coast LQ? Liquor? Liquor. Happy birthday, Matt. Glad to see your channel is doing good. I also love fishing, which I'm sure you're familiar with. I am familiar with fishing. Not very good at it, but I love it. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Sorry I missed it the first time through. Sometimes I don't read good. Tim Evans is here. Tim, high five. I almost knocked over a couple glasses. Oh, boy. Mojo says he wants a Coy Hill. Me too. I thought that they'd have hit here in Colorado already, but no. Nope. Oh boy. Glass 5 is coming alive. I have no idea how I'm going to pick a winner here. This one was another oaky bugger. Dark charred oak. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. That reminds me maybe of like weirdly enough, maybe like a Kentucky Owl. Possibly. Or like a... I do not know. I'm going to have to go back through these. I have no idea how I'm going to pick a winner here. That was very oaky, but not as tannic as glass 3 was. It is super what's the word? Not earthy, but more just like a lot of the bourbons have like fruit flavors or like candy flavors that jump out. This one was more just friggin' baked brown sugar and oak and deliciousness. So 5 is in the running. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. This is gonna be a bourbon skirmish. Oh, interesting. Got a hair right there. The heck? This No Shave November thing is actually turning into a whole fiasco of hair everywhere. Did you find time? No trout fishing yet. No trout fishing yet, but it'll happen. It will happen. Big Vic, middleweight champ in the house. Middleweight champ. Big Vic himself. Scrolling. Keep these chats scrolling. Okay, we'll do that. Nicholas Feltham's in the house. What's going on, Nicholas? Straight from the barrel stateside now too. Yeah, I forgot about that. I wonder what whatever this reveal is going to be, it's going to be crazy because these are so good. Kentucky Owl Batch 11, what beats it? I've never had a Batch 11. Haven't had Batch 11. Really not intrigued to try it, to be totally honest. I mean, maybe like I'm not going to buy a bottle unless I get a sample and it's absolutely crazy good. Just, I don't know. The 9 and 10 were awesome, but since Dixon left, it's like, I don't know. It doesn't really have the same, doesn't really tug at the heartstrings or like the feels as much as they did before. But if it's really good, I'll buy a bottle, obviously. Number 6. Clicking buttons on accident. Swirl it and twirl it. Come on, swirl it and twirl it. Bourbon note. Nothing extremely crazy is jumping out of the glass. Neither positive nor negative. It smells good. It smells sweet. A little bit of cherry. Sweet cherry. A little bit of bakery goodness. A little bit of bakery. It's good. It's high proof. Obviously, it's good. It is doing some lingering in maybe not the best way. It's a bit bitter, a bit sour. Maybe a bit crafty. Maybe a little crafty. I don't know. Something not exactly lovable on there. I don't know. That one did something that I wasn't a huge fan of. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, because now I have to pick between 5. I don't think 6 is going to be the winner. I don't think 6 can win it. But who knows? Weirder things have happened. Mark! Happy birthday, Matt. This is for an Alec Bradley Black Market Esteli Toro cigar. Just got a box or whatever you want to smoke. Thanks, Mark. I have smoked a black market before. I enjoyed it. It was a while back. I think maybe a year ago or so when I was in Connecticut. When I was living in Connecticut. Thank you for the super chat, Mark. You the bomb. You the bomb. All right. I don't know. I know I love 4. I know. Let me try number 1 again. I'm going to go to number 1 because it was the first one I tasted and I wasn't sure quite how to feel about it. Going back to number 1. Oh, 1 is super creamy now. Creamy and dreamy. Lovable. Sweet and enjoyable and scrumptious. Wow. Number 1 might be a little bit lower proof than some of these others. It's coming off nice. I do like it a lot. It's a little bit thinner than some of the other ones I've had. So I'm gonna start putting these in some sort of porter order so that maybe we know where to start here. So number 1, I'm just gonna set it towards the front for now. I gotta try number 2. Whew. Okay, wow. Whoa. I had the cap. I had the cap on number 2 for a little bit. I took the cap off, and it was like, hey, who do you work? Okay, now number 2 is showing me it's true colors. I thought I mentioned before that there was something going on with number 2 that was either a little bit crafty or something. And when I popped the cap off that thing's ass, put my nose in its face, it became apparent that I was correct. But now it's diminished quite a bit. Number 2 will not be winning. There is a weird twist at the end. It's like zoop, 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 zoop. They go zoop, zoop, like on the back. That was not amazing. And as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I like 6 more than I like 2 also. So 6 is moving up the ranking. One step closer to winning. Who does number 2 work for? Mojo 88, good call. What the heck is Mojo talking about? Oh, who the heck knows? Who the heck knows what's going on here? DC, what the heck is going on? Thank you so much for posting crap in chat. That's so nice. Appreciate you. I realize I've been drinking, but I've read Alec Baldwin like 4 times already. Then been like, what? Yeah. Now it's Alec Bradley. Alec Bradley. The man who kills with his good looks. That's Alec Rubin. He doesn't need anything else. Just a wink, a blow of a kiss, and swept you off your feet with his smoking, amazing charm and cigar blending abilities, by the way. Jose Garcia, thank you so much. Salud from Tijuana. Wow, that's cool. I've never been. The crickets are not back, but there was a grasshopper in here earlier, and I was like, where did you come from? And then it hopped behind a box. So she gone. Rarebird 101. David Jennings, how are you? How are you, my friend? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. 233 people in here. Freaking love all of you so much, so bad, so hard. You guys are so sweet. Glass number 3, getting a good swirl. Ooh. Also feel like 3 might be playing. What the heck? Smell something familiar. Oh, that's my big fat arm. Smell the whiskey. Yeah. Number 3, I said I thought it smelled like Buffalo Trace, and then I got a crafty kind of something weird. Now the crafty kind of something weird, the not Buffalo Trace is sticking out more. Oh. Good. It's good. It's very good. There is a bit of a funk to it. A little bit of a funk. And if it smells like funk, it must be funk. It's a smart song. Jamie Ryan says, Jim Gaffigan, Eagle Rare, or Blanton's? Eagle Rare, for sure. I've watched a little bit of Jim Gaffigan, and he's all right, but I'd rather have an Eagle Rare. And Blanton's is pretty good, but Eagle Rare over Jim Gaffigan and Blanton's. I would say Jim Gaffigan probably might come in third place because I've enjoyed Eagle Rare and Blanton's more than Jim Gaffigan, I think. But then again, prove me wrong. If I watch more Jim Gaffigan, probably might just be that I haven't had much Jim Gaffigan for show. Bourbon Wrench, Trev, what a gangster. Happy birthday to the one man I'm okay with Sarah loving as much, if not more than me. What? No. Sarah has seen too much. She was there for the sleep screaming stream, and I'm super sorry about that. Things happened. I went a little too Raphael. What brown water is in the heavyweight division? These are all bourbons between 115 and 125 proof. They're totally blind. I don't know what I'm sipping. I'm just trying to rank them and pick a champion. Alec, I was just talking about you and how you kill with your good looks. Oh, beautiful man. Beautiful cigars. Makes me want to shed a tear because I love him and his product so much. Mostly him. But if it wasn't for him, what would we do? What would we light on fire if it wasn't for Alec? Got your Lob Creek and one of the new pinkies out in my face tonight. What? Nathan Patrick? Heck yeah. Okay, now I'm on glass 5. And glass 5 coming alive. Phil says, are these all rare / allocated bourbons? I do not know. It's blind. We'll reveal it in a minute. Once I pick a winner, we'll reveal what they are. I don't know what they are. And anything we can get in Colorado, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I have no idea what's in any of these glasses. But 5 is great. Ooh, 5 has quite a bit of citrus on it. There's orange peel. Like you just rip the orange peel off. Definite orange peel there. Like a chocolate orange. Heck yeah. Man, 5 is good. 5 is real good. Let's taste 1 after 5. Rarebird 101. His pinky's out is still on a truck somewhere. Dang it. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. AB Cigars rule. 100%. 100. Aaron Bacon. What is your favorite genre of music? You know what? Depends on the day. But hip-hop that doesn't suck. Hip-hop that's good hip-hop. I don't know. Or country. Maybe like classic rock. Maybe pop. Backstreet's back. All right. It's just a good song. I don't know. Maybe Adele. If Adele was a genre. '90s hip-hop? Heck yeah. Oh, yeah. Rolling down the street. It's just, yeah, absolutely. '90s hip-hop is the best. '90s, early 2000s. Absolutely. Was always hoping that, you know what, I'm going to say this, and then someone's going to be like, it actually happened, and I will be like, that is a bummer that I did not know about it, and it must suck. But I was always waiting for Dr. Dre to release the new album that they always talked about him releasing, and he never did. Was it like supposed to be called The Chronic or something? Or no, not The Chronic. It's supposed to be called, I can't even remember now. It's been so long. But I was always hoping for the new Dr. Dre album. It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Warren G was on the streets. Yeah, it's just a good song. Rolling on my ride, chilling all alone. Just hit the sign of the LBZ on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. And a car full of girls. This is a good song. Yeah, the Chronic Part 2. Trying to decide if I like number 5 or number 1 more. They're similar. But I like 5 more than 1. I do. I think Porter has an order. I think I have an order. Regulators. Mount up. Why are you always messing with us? I don't know. Detox. That was what it was supposed to be called. No, it wasn't, was it? Yeah, it was Detox. I'm like, yeah, it was the Chronic Part 2. That's what it was. That's what it was supposed to be. That was supposed to be called Detox. That's what it was supposed to be. I don't know. The first whiskey I drank neat? I don't remember. Honestly don't remember. The first whiskey that I fell in love with neat was an old Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. So, but I can't remember the actual first one I ever drank neat. Whatever it was tasted terrible because, you know, how it starts. You're like, I want to drink whiskey neat. And then you're like, that was a bad idea because it tastes like alcohol and permanent marker. Chronic 2001, Matt Horn, that's a great album. I freaking love Chronic 2001. That's my jam right there. Mickey Rainey. Have you ever blind tasted a whiskey high and then low later? Like, do I ever think it was good and then turns out that I didn't like it? No. That's why. Can I tell you what? This is going to be a tangent, if that's what you mean. Here's a tangent. And we're going to go on it. Buckle up, bitches. Oh, crack in the back ski. Neck pour. People talk about the neck pour. And they're like, the neck pour is real? First of all, wow, can't believe I'm getting into this. Let me have a sip of number 6 first. Man, 6 is pretty good. But do I like it more than 3? Yeah, I do. Wow. 3 is a funky junkie. Wow. The more I taste 3, the more funky it gets. The funkier it gets. Yeah. Neck pours. The neck pour isn't the humble brag. Thanks, Carl, for hooking me up with a Weller Full Proof here in Colorado. Appreciate it. You're the man. Dude bought one at retail for me, and then he was driving past where I live, and he met me and hooked me up. So I got a Weller Full Proof at retail thanks to friggin' Carl. Anyway, this is not the neck pour. That's not what I mean when I say the neck pour. The neck pour is just like the first pour out of the bottle. It's not this whiskey. It's just the first pour out of the bottle. So then you pour some and you drink it, and then you let the bottle sit with air in it. The first pour out of the bottle, the first time you taste it, that's what I consider the neck pour. Not necessarily that particular whiskey right there. That's not what I mean. Anyway, don't forget where you're going with this, Matt. I won't. I probably will. Where was I going with this? Carl with a K. Oh. Anyway, this is what I was going with this. people say that like if you taste it and you don't like it, then it could have been something you ate earlier in the day, or like it could be just your palate is off or something's different, because if you go back to like it later, it's still the same whiskey because air doesn't change it. If that's the case, then why is it that I've never opened a bottle, poured it, and loved it, and then went back to it later and disliked it? How many drinks do you get out of a bottle? A lot. So there's several days of me eating food that would change my palate, or me having an off day. I've never poured something I love and been like, this is bad. What was I thinking? Not me. I have never done that. That's what I'm talking about. Whew. Trev says, you're sounding like me 40 minutes into my stream. Really? Were you talking about neck pours or just blabbling? Blabbling. Funky Cole Medina. Favorite karaoke song? I don't know. I can do a little Toby Keith. I can do a little we do Toby Keith, we do Toby Mac. Toby Keith, Toby Mac. Any Toby. I'm pretty familiar with every Toby. Let's see. Vanilla Ice. Don't get me started. You know what? Ice Ice Baby. Favorite karaoke song? Ice Ice Baby. Every time, unless I'm in a country bar or a Christian bar. Then it's Toby all the way. Rare Bird says, the initial pour was that much different than the rest of the whiskey. The producers would have a major consistency problem. Subjective thing, mood, time, or people. It happens. Wrong! Whew, David Jennings. If the initial pour was that much different than the rest of the whiskey, then producers would have a major consistency problem. I don't know what that means. It's not... Somebody boot Rarebird. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love me some David Jennings. But it's a friggin'... People get heated about it. And I'm sweating just thinking about it. Oh, I was talking about forgetting where the heck I'm going with something I feel is very important. Yeah. I don't even know what we're talking about right now. Sweet Caroline is the best karaoke song at 1 a.m. that you can enjoy with your friends. I'm not necessarily a Sweet Caroline singer. I don't do Diamond, but if it's 1 a.m. and people are just Sweet Carolining it up, I'm game to sing along. I'm so game. All right, I have an order, I think. Yeah, I do. And that's number 2. And 3. Yeah, you know what's weird? Oh, I initially liked 3, but 3 honestly worked its way all the way to the back. So glass 3 came in last place. And it's very something. It's very, very something. Very something. And I don't know what it is. It tastes like crafty or Texasy or single malt. It's something in the funky realm. Something in the funky realm. What whiskeys are you still hunting for? Oh, almost all of them. If you think of an allocated whiskey that's hard to get, don't got it. Don't have it. Manhorn says, it's a chemical reaction. Science, people. No, don't. You had me until you said ask Sean Paisley. You know what? It doesn't exist. I'm not going to rely on that man for any information or details. I'm not saying it's not real. I'm just saying that it's more us and less the whiskey. Well, somebody kick Raybird out of chat. Just kidding. Again, second time. I would have booted him. until he comes back telling me that I'm 100% correct, we will not have whatever. Glass 3, last place. Wasn't a huge fan. At first, I thought it tasted all right. Matter of fact, I thought it smelled like Buffalo Trace for a second. And then it went wild and got super weird. And let's see how off my palate is tonight. Because eventually, throughout this entire thing, I will get embarrassed. I have to. He never was a chemist. He was never a chemist. Glass 3 is in last place. Glass 3 is letter A. And letter A belonged to, Jordan. Jordan Barr. Jordan, I'm sorry. But your sample was not my favorite tonight. Now let's see what sort of amazing bourbon he poured me that, I don't know. I have a feeling that I'm going to be embarrassed here. Okie dokie. That makes sense. It feel bad? Okie dokie. And I know why this is, because these don't do good in flights. And I've proved it to myself time and time again. But Old Carter Bourbon Batch 4. It's 116.8 proof. I love Old Carter Bourbon Batch 4. It is a tremendous bourbon, but what I was getting on it was the secondary barrel, the toasted barrelness of it. That's what was throwing me off. And that is unfortunate, because to be 100% honest and 100% clear, boy, Sherry Carter texted me 20 minutes before the stream started and said, I love you. So, son of a bitch. I love you too, Sherry. Jeez Louise. Damn it, Jordan. No, it's, honestly though, it's the secondary barreling of it, which is what throws me off. It's a toasted, I've heard that they put their in a toasted barrel, and they don't do well in blind flights. They're awesome to sip on, but blind flights, they can get funky and throw them off. So that's what happened there. Okie dokie. All right. Fifth place is Glass 2. Field trip to Carter's new place when we do Whiskey Weekend? Absolutely. I'd love that. Hashtag backpedaling. No, it just makes sense. The second, I'm going to be 100% honest. I don't absolutely love toasted barrel finishes. I believe theirs is the best, but in a blind flight, that note gets funky and weird. So I don't know. We'll see. It's not really backpedaling. It's just me trying to figure out why, because I do love that whiskey. It's just did not do well in this flight. Did not do well in this flight at all. Whiskey Mountain says 99% of the time I enjoy a high proof bottle much more after it's opened up a bit, unless it's a rye. Opened up a bit. Whoa, science. You're a scientist. You're a scientist, Adriana. So I believe you. All right. Let's see if we can continue this. Glass number 2 was in 5th place, and 5th place belongs to letter D, which is Don Nishida. Oh, Don Nishida, you came in 5th place. And let's see what Don sent. He emailed me. Don emailed me, and he sent... Get there, Porter. Don Nishida sent, Aloha, Matt. Your sample is What is that? Alawai, A-L-A space W-A-I. Oh, pronounced A-Lawai. Your sample is A-Lawai batch 14, made in Hawaii. World Spirits Competition double gold winner in 2019. 122 proof, 75 corn, 25 rye, sherry yeast, matured in virgin oak, finished in ex-rum casks, distilled, aged, and bottled in Honolulu, Hawaii. No kidding. That is something I've never had before. Thank you, Don. That's super cool. I've never had a Hawaii bourbon before. There was a little bit of funk to it, but it was good. It's good. Thank you. That's interesting. Alawai. All right. Fourth place is Glass 6. Glass 6 is letter F, belonging to Daniel P. And Daniel P. in fourth place sent. Daniel Patterson says, "Don't look. Did I win? I did. Awesome." Well, weird. Okay. Maybe my palate. Bardstown Discovery Batch 2. Bardstown Discovery Batch 2, which I also love a lot. I love it a lot. It is really good. That is good. Alrighty. Daniel, that's a good bottle. Did I say I said that one of them reminded me of like, I don't remember. One of them reminded me of like no, I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, that's a good one. Good. Thank you for sending that. That's a heck of a bourbon, and I love it. Now let's see what I placed in front of it. Like I said, this is a hard flight. They're all very high proof, so it's like I have literally no idea what, it could change. That's what I'm trying to say. The flight could change from night to night. Glass number 1 came in third place. Glass number 1 is letter C, which belongs to Justin Massman. No losers in the heavyweight division, all killers. Heck yeah, dude. Really good. Number 1, I liked immediately. I thought it was really, really good. The top 4 are all super good. They were hard to pick apart. I think number 1 stands out quite a bit. Or not number 1, but like the first place stood out quite a bit. The second, third, and fourth place were a lot closer. All right. Third place was the Mass Man himself, and he sent a Four Roses single barrel proof store pick, 118.4 proof OBSK. Nice. Heck yeah, that's good. Nice. I like it. Little Four Roses action. Liked it a lot. So what the heck was better than that? We will find out here in a second. So glass number 5 was the runner-up. Glass number 4 was the winner. I think the glass number 4 really stood out. I really only had to sip glass 4 twice because it was just ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Glass 4 is stupid good. So glass 5... Okay. Oh, no kidding. All right. Didn't see that coming, but I actually honestly forgot he was even in here. So, the runner-up was Jacob Coles, and the winner and heavyweight champion is DC. DC sent something crazy good. DC sent something crazy, crazy good. But let's see what Jacob sent. Jacob Coles sent the runner-up bottle Whoa, holy shit. Oh, I've never had this before. What the heck beat that? All right. Jacob, holy shit. That's a 1 ounce Wednesday right there. That's a 1 ounce Wednesday pour. Smoke Wagon Rare and Limited Fred's Blend, 119.79 proof, a blend of two 14-year-old single barrels. That's a Rare and Limited Smoke Wagon? I've never had that before. That's ridiculously good. That's ridiculously good. Jacob, thank you. Holy crap. I need to set this aside. That's a 1 ounce Wednesday, baby. Oh, by the way, before we do the reveal, I'm going to actually I don't know what I'm allowed to say. I don't know. I told y'all he loved it. Oh, you son of a bitch, DC. That's crazy. That's a crazy rare. I've never. But anyway, I want to mention this before we go any further. It is because this reminded me of that. Repeal Day Expo on December 4th. That is December 4th. I will be a presenter along with Bourbon Pursuit, Breaking Bourbon, E40. Yup. Nope. Nope. Yup. You ever presented before? Nope. You scared of shit? Yup. You're going to screw this up? Yup. You're going to be invited back? Nope. Fred Minnick, it's his jam. Jack, the Hood Sommelier, is going to be there. It's Bourbon Night. Mash and Drum, Peggy No Stevens, Marion Eves. It is an all-star lineup, and they invited an enormous ginger to be part of the fun. So get your tickets for Repeal Day Expo. It's December 4th. I'm going to be a presenter, and I'm going to be a presenter alongside a distillery or alongside a bourbon producer. And I'm not sure if I'm allowed to tell you which distillery I'm going to be presenting with, but this runner-up Rare and Limited sample reminded me to talk about Repeal Day Expo. For some reason, I'm not sure if you can connect the dots or not, but for some reason, it reminded me to talk about that, but I'm not allowed to say who I'm presenting with. But I bet you he wears a badass belt buckle. Thrasher's in the house. What's up, Thrasher? All right, that's a badass sample, dude. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see what DC sent. The champion, the friggin' champ of the world, DC. Did he email me or send me a thing? Emailed. All right. The winner and heavyweight champion of ADHD Whiskey is DC with his sample of. Okay. Mayor Pingree Black 13-year. You cheating son of a bitch. You know I love that. You know I love that. It was a mistake, of course. That bottle is ridiculous. That bottle wins everything. That bottle literally wins everything. Mayor Pingree Black Label 13-year. Oh, man. I haven't had that since Whiskey Weekend, I think. Or no, Dan and Julie sent me a sample or brought me a sample. No, that's a friggin' tremendous blend. So my top two are both MGP. The Black Label was a 13-year blend from Valentine Distilling, the Mayor Pingree Black Label. And then the Smoke Wagon was, what did I say, 14-year? 14-year? So yeah, it's funny though, because yeah, those are similar. But the Smoke Wagon doesn't quite have the full, the Valentine, the Mayor Pingree is just more like voluptuous and round and full. That Smoke Wagon's good, though. Oh, hell yeah, that's good. They're both tremendous, but the aged MGP, I cannot wait until MGP has more aged bourbons again. That's going to be gangster. When MGP has like more aged, like 13-year bourbons available, it's going to be so awesome. Or wait, they're not MGP anymore. My bad. It is Ross and Rachel, Ross and Phoebe, Ross and Chandler, whatever they call themselves now. Whatever they call themselves. DC, congratulations. You know what I like. And Jacob, you also know what I like. The aged MGP is where it's at. So good. So stinking good. Now, moving on to the super heavyweights. The big boys, the badasses. The ginormic, huge, super heavyweight, 126 proof plus bourbons. Let's see how these shake out and how these work out. Can I handle it? 2 thumbs up. We're in good shape so far. We're in pretty good shape. Brian B says, is this working? Yes, it's working, Brian. Did you ask a question that I missed or 10? I'm sorry. Nope, he just wanted to know if it was working, I guess. It wasn't Bardstown. No, Bardstown came in 4th place. Scrolling through chat. See if I missed anything. I'm sorry if I missed chat. It gets hard. It gets hard just blabbing and drinking and trying to keep up with chat. Oh, jeez. Scott Piggs says it's a blend. No, Lob Creek wouldn't stand up to that stuff. Everything in that fight was way better than Lob Creek. Even though Lob Creek's good, not that good, though. Jeffrey Wack. Oh, it's one of the bottles I plan to bring to Whiskey Weekend. You going to Whiskey Weekend, Jeffrey? Hell yeah. That is amazing. Mayor Pingree, no, that's a red label bourbon. So their bourbon is, they distill that there in Ferndale, Michigan. The black label and blue labels are MGP. So like they sourced MGP and they had some old barrels and then they blended them. The blue ones are single barrels, the black ones are blends. And overall, I think that is Repeal Day Expo a virtual event. Yeah, it uses something called, oh boy, see if I can pronounce it correctly, Degi World or Deji World. They did it virtual last year because of you know what. And then Fred Minnick had to decide how he was going to do it again this year. But he had to decide months ago, and he didn't know like what the world was going to look like in December. So this year it's digital again. You get your own emoji, and like you basically walk around a virtual, what's the word? Like a virtual bourbon expo. And it's kind of like you're there. You can like interact with people who have their own, emojis and stuff. Their own, not an emoji. What's it called? You know what I mean. It's your own thing. Your own virtual thing. I will probably look like the Sasquatch from Harry and the Hendersons. Harry. Probably look like Harry. Matt Horn, happy birthday, buddy. You are a bourbon spirit animal to do many of us. I'm not going to do too many of you. But there are a few who I plan to do. And you're one of them, Matt Horn. Just kidding. I know you meant so many. Avatar. Yes. Yeah, Avatar. All right. We have the super heavyweights up next. The super heavyweights. Oh, boy. Oh, don't put them there. Yeah, I might put them there. I'll put them there. All right. Full disclosure. I told you I broke a sample bottle earlier, and I did. And one of them was one of the super heavyweights. So I poured that super heavyweight in a glass, and now I'm only going to be able to pour the same exact amount of the super heavyweights into a glass as that was able to come out of the broken one. So one of them's already poured. I'm not going to tell you which one I broke and which one I dropped and broke, but I dropped it in the damn plastic lid broke. So I had to pick it up before it all sold out. So just to not anger anybody who submitted a sample, I'm not going to mention whose was spilled, but I'm super sorry to all of you because it was what I would consider to be a disaster. A disaster, I say. There's C, B, and A. Oh, so I put that one in E. All right. Happy 50th, Brian B. You son of a B. I'm not 50. I'm a man. I'm 40. I'm 37. 37. That's not too old, right? Night, JG Wentworth, 877 MASH now. All right, guys, we're going to do, where are my super heavyweights at? Where did I put them? That's not it. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So give me a second, chat amongst yourselves while I pour the rest of these. I had a label. Where'd my label sheet go? Come on, get with it, Matt. I found him. Just a pup. I'm just a pup. Happy 50th. I'm not 50. I'm a man. I'm 40. Shayla, thank you for being in here. Shayla, are you live streaming tomorrow? I think you are, right? If you're not paying any attention, Whiskey Central, Shayla, she's live streaming tomorrow. She's doing a blind flight. Show up on a Saturday. Show Shayla some love. She's doing a flight from, is it from Uncle Buck? Is that what I saw? Possibly from Uncle Buck? See Merritt. Every cake equals 10 years. I'm not 40 quite yet. Not quite. But I'm getting there. Porter's getting there. A, B, C, D. Oops. There's something on that one. I'm going to pour these buggers. A goes into A. A America. Good job, me. B goes into B. Joshua Datima. Joshua Datima. Joshua D is in glass A. Dieter Lang is in B. And I'm not going to tell you who's in the rest of them, because if I do, then you'll know which one I spilled. And we're not going to do that. But we do have 3 more samples. One provided by John Hughes, one provided by AC Jones, and one provided by Jay Liang. So we're going to pour the rest of these 3 and going to see who the superweight champ is. And I'm well aware that I'm sure my awkward, what do you call it? When you do things with your body, like people are experts in a body language expert. I'm sure a body language expert would be able to tell which one I spilled just by my body language, because I felt awkward trying to not make it obvious. Hope you. Oh, I had a good birthday. Thanks, Brett. Thank you, Brett. Thanks for having a pour with me tonight. Nervous tick, right? Friggin'. If I was ever in a, what do you call it? One of those rooms, America, where they got the bright light, they were just questioning me, they would be like, this guy is the worst. Probably because I'd have to tell the truth. All right, now. All right, we got them all poured. Now I'm going to mix them up. Mixing them up. I brought out Julie L's spinning wheel of whiskey so I could put them on here and spin it. But then I filled the wheel of whiskey up with glasses and Alec and Bradley gatekeepers and sample bottles. So we won't be doing that. Thankfully, I've already confused myself. I don't know which one is which. Don't know who belongs to who. So now I randomly number them and go deep. We're going to find out who the super heavyweight champion is. 126 proof plus. Who is going to be the winner? No idea. Super bummed about the old Carter thing, though. Oh, I feel bad. But that's blind tasting. That's blind tasting. And that was the one that was secondarily barreled. Man, I hope Sherry didn't watch that. Because I've got to text her back telling her I love her too, but I don't know if she'll even believe me anymore. What a jerk I am. All right, they're randomly numbered. They're spread out. Don't know which one is which. I'm going to take a deep breath, catch up on chat, have a drink of water, and then do the super heavyweights. America. I didn't forget to label the cups. Cups are labeled, Jeremy. This isn't my first rodeo, even though it wouldn't matter if it was, because I do stupid things all the time. Thanks for having a pour with me tonight. It's elk season tomorrow. I need to go to bed. Go get an elk, man. Go get one. Go get a giant one. One that you hang on the wall and then tell stories about how you got it. Tick. Guys, stop saying Matt is a super weight champ. Brian B, thanks. Jerk. Body language, micro expressions. Some call it personality. Yeah, that's right. What the heck? Shinigami? Shinigami, cheers from Tokyo, where we say ABV and Blanton sits dusty on every shelf. ABV is popular there, huh? Are you serious? Are you really from Tokyo? If you're really from Tokyo, then I don't even know what to say. That's incredible. Thank you for watching from Tokyo. If you're from Tokyo, that's insane. That's super cool. Thank you for watching. That's crazy. How are the crickets tonight? I don't know. They're soaking up the cold outside. Friggin' Alec is in the house. Still here? What a guy. All right, guys. It is time. It's time to crown a super heavyweight champ. Good morning, Tokyo. What time is it in Tokyo? It can't be anywhere near time that you should be awake. Maybe not. I don't know. But holy cow. Cheers, man. Love the channel. Thank you. I apologize for me being a disaster half the time. But just, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I love all of you so much for watching. 250 people here in chat. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button. I love all of you with every bit of this borderline enlarged heart. So bad. So much. Means a lot. And speaking of a lot, let's do some more drinking. Tasting. Let's do some more tasting. Glass number 1 is a bourbon, 126 proof and higher. Will it be the champion or will it not? Let's find out. Hmm. 11:32 a.m. tomorrow, p.m. 1:32 p.m. in Tokyo. Get your ass to work. Just kidding. 11:32 a.m. tomorrow. You're watching from Cambodia? You're watching from Cambodia? Cambodia, Tokyo. We had Taiwan? No, we had some, wow, what the heck? This is incredible. I'm super sorry that this has made it to your side of the world. This is a very bad thing. They should probably have stopped this at some point. Just making the entire world dumber. That's what I do. That's what I do. Australia. An international. Michigan. Oh, from Michigan. 6:30 in Hawaii. So we have Hawaii, Tokyo, Cambodia, and Tijuana. There's a Tijuana, Mexico earlier too. Incredible. 9:34 in Silverthorne, Colorado. I'm right there with you. Prestige worldwide. Good night. Everyone say good night to Adriana, Whiskey Mountains. If you're not subscribed to Whiskey Mountains, Adriana puts out some awesome content. Go subscribe to Adriana. Have a good night. And to go lab and then hike. I need to go on a hike. I should do that one of these days before I get any more closer to death. I identify as watching you from Bora Bora. That's funny. Glass 1 smells. At first smell, I was unimpressed. But as I'm smelling it more, I'm becoming what some people would consider to be way more impressed. Steamboat Springs. Is that Florida? No. Maybe not. I'm from Kansas, lived in Cambodia the last 5 years. You're not in Kansas anymore. First time you've heard that, I'm sure. This is like stewed fruit. This one is like dark stewed fruit. Lots of ethanol. Grape juice. Prune juice. More like prune juice. It smells like actual like fruit leather. It smells somewhat familiar, but also not familiar. It's very potent. This smells very, I feel like this is going to be very viscous when I taste it. It's got a viscous nose. It almost like adheres to the inside of my ginormic nose and doesn't want to let go. All right, let's go down the hatch with it. Wow. That is very hard candy. It's almost like a chocolate hard candy. Like a chocolate. I know they don't exist, but if they did, like a chocolate root beer vanilla cherry hard candy. Really viscous, but what impressed me the most, it's super well rounded. It's like very soft along the edges. Like it's not abrasive at all. It's not bitter at all. It just kind of just coated the mouth and kind of just was, I don't know. That was really good. It didn't even taste higher proof. It tasted lower proof than the other ones. Super good. That is super good. Maddie like. Yeah, a lot of folks from Colorado. Being in Colorado, my first winter, from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, in October starts winter. But I've never seen snow fall on mountains, but not where I'm at. It's like if it's snowing, it's snowing. But not in Colorado. In Colorado, it's like it's not raining or anything here, but up there, it's snowing. It's like you're watching a movie. You're watching weather happen up there, and then it's not happening down here. It's incredible. It's weird. It's super cool to watch. Someone say Steamboat Springs? Wait, Steamboat is in Colorado, right? Did I say Steamboat was in Florida when it's literally like 2 hours from here, 3 hours from here? We don't get winter on the east side of mountains in Colorado. Huh. Weird. Outside Chicago here, but lived in the UP for a while. We're at in the UP. Just curious. Josh D scored my first bottle of Stag Junior ever yesterday and got it for MSRP. Can't wait to crack it soon. Crack it now. Crack it, Josh. Do it. Do it. Bacardi and Cola, do it. Do it. I don't want any bourbon that's been stewed. Snowing in Michigan today. Yeah, I bet. 7:40 a.m. in Qatar. Glass number 2 is very familiar, but why? Little citrusy, very bright. Oak, bright citrus, sweet. I want to say MGP, but I also want to say Buffalo Trace at the same time. Let's go for a taste. Glass 2. It's nice, but it's a bit sharp. It's a bit barrely, a little bit bitter. It's cherries. It's almost medicinal, a little bit medicinal, but after tasting glass 1, glass 2 just seemed to be a little bit sharp and not quite as well put together as glass 1. Glass 1 was so well rounded that actually I think anything after glass 1 would have been difficult to stand up to that. Just overall, it's like have you ever I grew up in houses, and I've been in houses, my friends' houses. When you walk on the floors squeak. You know what I mean? The floors squeak. There's no way you're sneaking in or out because every step is squeak, 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 squeak. But then after time you find out where to step so they won't squeak as much. Or you go downstairs. Squeak, 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 squeak. That's glass 2. It's a well-built house. It serves its purpose. It's comfortable. It's homely. But it's a bit squeaky. Glass number 1 is like a house you stay at that, I don't know, it's like an Airbnb that was rented not by you, that you stayed at, that you walk on a floor and you're like, I could just walk all over this place and nobody knows I'm even here. Every step of the way, it's just nothing. I'm 300,000 pounds, and every step of the way, silence. It's really well put together. How do they make it not squeak at all? It's just that well balanced and put together that it's how did they do that? Second house, still good, but built to squeak. Maybe it's just an older house. I don't know. Glass 3. Brian B says, great reviews, Matt. Thank you. Henry McKenna, bottled and bond. What about it? What about it, B. Mitch? These are all 126 plus proof. So it's not going to be any of the bottled and bond stuff. No joists? Maybe that's it. I don't know. A joistless house or something. Shelter Bay, train, baby. Heck yeah, zings. My favorite fishing spot is in Shelter Bay. My favorite fishing spot on the planet. Told my wife if I die to spread my ashes at the Brownstone boat launch, the landing there. It's my favorite place to fish. Not quite in Shelter Bay, but just outside. Glass 3 more of like a coffee oak. Definite red fruits. Very nice nose. The nose on 3 is very nice. It's inviting. It could be kind of reminds me of a Stag Junior, if I'm being honest. All right, down the hatch. Down the hatch ski. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's good. Glass 3 pleases me. Glass 3 pleases me a lot. It's very good. Coats the mouth well, has a significant amount of oak. Super sweet. Lots of barrel. Viscous, lingering. Finish is really good. The experience of Glass 3 is what I like. It's what I like, damn it. Son of a bee, Glass 3. Alec is still here. Don't believe it. That one that broke probably has electric grenade in it. You have a hard time with screw tops after all. Shut up. You shut up. You shut up. Honest mistake. It was an honest mistake. I thought that the grenade would have a cork in it, and it didn't. So that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. What? Matt can probably piece it together. I was at his place in Chicago a time or two for a UFC fight. No way. Are you serious? Wait, didn't you say where the heck are you living now? We knew each other, just haven't talked in a number of years. What in the heck? Weirdness. I have some ideas. Way to throw me off my blind tasting game. Alec is here for the long haul. Heck yeah, Alec. I'm here for the long haul too. And I'm here because this stream was sponsored by a beautiful cigar company. A cigar company that without a cigar company that if the world were without, that's how I would like to phrase that. Edit, please. The world would suck way worse because Alec Bradley cigars are basically the commercials on TV that help starving children, except for not exactly, but just as significant and amazing. Did I used to work with you? Zinges? Did I used to work with you? Yay, nay? 243 people in the conference room. Everybody sit down and shut up. I'm in the middle of something. Glass 4. Glass 4 smells unique and also familiar. Darren. That's hilarious. Darren, why are you hiding behind the name of Zinges? What the heck? I almost looked at the bottom of this glass for some reason. I don't know why. Because Darren's got me all confused, Zinges. Love you, dude. Darren, I miss you, buddy. Number 4 is good, but also astringent. Maybe not exactly the best out of these so far. You had me thinking. Darren, I have ADHD. I can't just sip whiskey and think about which one's the best while also trying to figure out who you are. But I did it. I did it so well. What won the light heavyweight belt? Great question. The light heavyweight was calculating, thinking. Give me a second. I'll remember. Oh, wow. Mick Uaney says, just watched your Michter's review, I'm guessing. My Michael's review? Just watched your Michael's review, and it was interesting to hear your comments on toasted barrels after the old Carter discussion earlier. My B-Day was yesterday. It was yesterday, the 11th. Toasted barrels, they're good. Some of them I like more than others. I get a very specific note off of them that I get a lot of like hardwood basketball floor, like sawmill kind of qualities and a little bit of rubbery action on a lot of them. But then on the palate, some of them taste way better than they smell. But in a blind flight, and toasted bourbons never do good in a blind flight for me just because they're so often unique. Glass 5. I don't think okay. How many? I don't think glass 5 is a bourbon. How many samples deep are we? I did 6 heavyweights. And then this is my 5th super heavyweight. I think the glass 5 is a light whiskey. I think glass 5 is MGP light whiskey. It's either that or an Old Carter American whiskey, or some sort of light whiskey for sure. So I can just tell. I haven't even tasted it yet. That's just on the nose. Let me taste it to be sure. Oh yeah. Wow, that's good. Number 5 is really, really good, but it's not a bourbon. Unless I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, then I will look like a dum-dum. But I'm pretty sure glass 5 is a light whiskey of some kind, or an American whiskey or something like that. So therefore, I don't want to put it in last place because it's really good, but I don't think it's a bourbon. Light whiskey has such a nose on it. You can just tell when you smell it. I don't know. Porter. Dang it. I shouldn't have thought about it. Pingree. No, Pingree won the heavyweight. Pingree was the heavyweight champion. The light heavyweight champion was 100 and... Son of a bee, why can't I remember? Because it has so many pores. I'm sure somebody... Hardwood basketball floor? Yeah, I know. Up in Ishpeming, Michigan, tiny little town. It's a mining town, an iron ore town. There is a hardwood, like a factory there where they produce a lot of the basketball floors that go into NBA arenas in a little town in upper Michigan. Most overhyped bottle and best always available sleeper bottle. America. Thanks, Travis, for the America. Overhyped bottle. A lot of the Buffalo Trace stuff. Elmer. Blanton's. Those are overhyped in my opinion. I don't know. I think those are probably it. What else? I don't think I have many overhyped stuff. Nothing that really falls in that category. Just the overall Buffalo Trace shit in general. Best available sleeper bottle. Also hard to say. I don't know. Sleeper bottle? It's not even a sleeper, but 1920. 1920. Old Forester 1920 is like a tremendous 115 proof bourbon that you can get like all the time. That, or if it's always available, that's what I'll say. I'll say 1920 for show. Have I tried Purple Top and samples? I've had a few Purple Tops. They vary in how much I like them, but they're all really good. They're super unique. A lot of the times I mistake them for a rye whiskey. But hey, Wise Guy Whiskey guys in the house, what's going on? What the heck is happening? So I'm going to go back. I'm going to taste number 4 again, and then 3, 2, 1, and we're going to slowly put this thing together because I feel like I'm getting slower as the night moves forward. The night moves forward, and I just slow down into a slow pace of quietness and tired bourbon happiness. Cooper's Craft, definitely underrated. Cooper's Craft, good. Little overpriced, maybe? No, maybe not. No, it's like $40. Not too bad. Now that I go back to 4 after 5, now 4 smells really tremendous. Oh, yeah. 4 is sweet vanilla oak and cherries. If number 4 isn't a Buffalo Trace product, then my middle name isn't Never mind. I almost went somewhere I shouldn't have. Number 4 is really good. Dang it. I was hoping the number 4 wouldn't be that good. Oh, 3. Whoa. I just went to 3. And 3 has got some strange, it's very good smelling, but it had some very strange, almost like a sappy note, or like a pine needle-y note or something. Not a pine needle note. It wasn't piney. It was just reminding me of a tree, like a sappy tree. Foo, you miss Old Charter. What the heck are you talking about? There's going to be a new Old Charter video series coming out very soon. Very soon. This year's ECBP was a little disappointing, says Mike. Yeah, a little bit. It wasn't. Here's the thing. And when I say here's the thing, I feel like I'm Dan Shook or Grease or somebody who says here's the thing all the time, but here's the thing. They still good, though. They may not. Oh, wow. Right nostril, good smell. Left nostril, crafty and a little funky. Weird, huh? What in the world is that? Huh. It's interesting. It's a little unique and different. Going back through them now, I can tell that number 3 is a little bit different. And I like number 4 more than I like number 3. So I'm going to go ahead and make that flippity flop. Then let me have a sip of water. Little sip of water. Whew. My esophagus is pissed off. Is it time for Matt Madness? Not yet. Didn't we wrap? But that was this summer, wasn't it? We did Matt Madness in the summer. I don't know. Probably maybe we'll start it a little bit earlier next year. Maybe a little bit earlier, but it's not quite time for Matt Madness yet. There is a video of Arnold smearing tequila all over a cigar. Oh, he actually put tequila on a cigar. That's a good idea. Actually, I don't know. How about Matmas starting a advent calendar on the 1st from the Minnesota Whiskey Elite, the same group of people I did the advent calendar for last year. And on my Patreon page, I'm giving away 2 advent calendars from them so you guys can follow along. So I'm going to buy 2 from the Minnesota Whiskey Elite to give away to patrons. It's just going to be a randomized list, and 2 people will be able to follow along with me if you're interested. AT40, no C921 in Colorado that I've seen. I haven't seen any Stag Junior batch 16 either. So I don't know. It seemed to work last time I was wanting a C921. Does anybody have like a whole shitload of Stag Junior 16s or 17s that they want to get rid of? Because the last one I had was a 15, and it seems like 18's coming out soon, and I can't even, it's weird because I can't even put the newest Stag Junior bourbons on my list of whiskeys of the year because I haven't even seen a bottle. Silliness. Absolutely silly. $16 made it to Steamboat. Son of a bee. That probably means it made it all the way out here too. What does Arnold know? Number 4 smells so good. Oh, I just tasted number 4. What the heck am I doing? Porter, get it together. Dang it. You taste 2 now. 16 hit my area, much smaller quantity than 15. 16 is a myth. That's what Cameron's drinking as we speak. Stag Junior is losing the junior, apparently. The allocation rocket is getting old. Yeah. Glass 2. What the hell? Okay. You know what? Oh, racket. The allocation racket is getting old. I said rocket. That was the wrong word. It was the wrong word the whole time. What the heck? Now I'm getting a weird light whiskey vibe from number 2. No, it's not as... Let me smell 5 again, because 5 was absolutely light whiskey. Oh, boy. Is 2 a light whiskey also? No, 2 might be a... I need to take a second. Smell the fresh air of the garage mat. Because 2 is tripping me out. At first, I thought it was... The first way through, I thought it was bourbon. And then I smelled it, and I thought it was a light whiskey. And then I thought it was a rye, which... It can't be. Can't be a rye. I don't know. 2 also smells maybe not like a bourbon. But on the palate, it doesn't taste like a light whiskey. It's good. It is good. But I do think I like number 4 more than number 2. Number 2 is high rye. This is me spitballing and talking out, like just thinking out loud here and just willing to look stupid, because number 2, I know I said I thought it tasted or smelled like a light whiskey, but on the palate, that tastes very high rye or rye-like. Weird. What in the world? So strange. Matthew Hall says, I think 2 is Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye. No, it's not. There's a specific note I get on all Jack Daniel's products, the 10-year, the barrel proof, that's on the very finish that I don't get on number 2. Until you said that. Huh. I don't know. You might be right. That might actually, I don't know. I didn't pick up on the note at first, but then again, I'm so many samples deep tonight that maybe I'm not picking up on it. They're just not picking up on it. Could be a purple top. Daniel, holy shit. If you called that and I said that I normally, because I literally just said I sometimes confuse purple tops for ryes. If you called that Daniel P, then that's crazy. Phil, Minnesota Whiskey Elite on Facebook. That's the group that I get the advent calendar from. All right, glass number 1. What the heck? When you cap these things, why does that smell so strong? It smells like a pencil. We may have went too deep tonight in the tasting. Holy shit, that smelled like a pencil. It smelled like a Ticonderoga pencil. Whiskey Weekend Batch 3. Dang, that tastes good though. Tastes really dang good. Weird. That was the weirdest. When I pulled the cap off of it, that was the weirdest aroma that hit me. Four and one, I'm smelling. 4 and 1. Getting slammered? Never. Whiskey Weekend Batch 4. It's coming up right around the corner. Dang it. I wonder if we're in the same situation here where I got sent multiple samples of the same thing. Number 4 and number 1 are so close to me. Dang it. Oh, I love both of you. Heartburn going crazy. Wow. I tuned in too drunk, no clue what's being drank and watching with one eye. I have heartburn. Oh, these 126 proof buggers really kicked up my heartburn a notch. World's greatest whiskey taster would Stone Cold Steve Austin those glasses together and blend them midair. Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe, possibly. Are they selling their calendar online? They only have so many of them, so I know there's members of their group who are, wanting them. I don't know if they have any extras. So join the group, I guess. Join the group if I don't even know how I got in the group. Oh, probably because they wanted me to do the advent calendar last year. But it's super fun. Their advent calendar is awesome. Last year's was a lot of fun. It's a super cool box. It's like a Booker's box with my logo. It's like laser etched in it with a super laser. Oh, excuse me. And it's a lot of fun. So we'll see. Somebody is sleeping, sitting up. LMAO. Wake up. He's also typing. That's cool. B. Mitch. I wanted to call you a mean name. I won't, though. I won't. Matt Potter is the Clint Eastwood of bourbon tasting. Kind of. Except for not really. All right, let's do the reveal. Number 5 was in last place. Number 5 was in last place. I don't think it's a bourbon. I thought it was a light whiskey or like an Old Carter American whiskey, one of the two. So I put it in last place because I didn't think it was a bourbon. But my palate at this point could be shot, so we will see. Number 5 is A. And A belongs to Joshua Datima. Did he send? Is there an envelope or something? He might have emailed it. I don't know. We'll see. Email. That's maps. It's not even email. It's maps. Joshua Datima sent 16-year Obtainium light whiskey, 141.6 proof. Enjoy. Joshua, it was bourbons. As soon as I smelled it, I thought it was a light whiskey. I'm very familiar with Obtainium. That's why I picked up on it right away. But thank you for the sample. It's super good. It was really, really good. It actually might have been better than some of the ones in the flight, but I placed it last because I was very confident it wasn't a bourbon. Very confident. Let's see here. Rip Rider. Craig Gassenmeyer's in chat. What's going on, Craig? What's up, Craig? So in 4th place. James Buchanan scored a Coy Hill today, awaiting your review before I ink the cork out of that sucker. It's going to be a bit because I don't have a bottle yet. I don't have a bottle of it yet. Trying to determine 4th place. Yeah. In 4th place was Glass 3. Glass 3 was really good, but it was a bit crafty or just a bit off from what I typically love. It's good, but it's something that's not my absolute favorite. And it's something different about it. It's not your ordinary Buffalo Trace or Heaven Hill product. That's my guess. Just something funky about it. And Glass 3 is letter D, which belongs to John Hughes, super heavyweight contender, voted most likely to come in 2nd place. I'm sorry, John. It's 4th place. It's a blend of 5 different 126 plus proof American single malt whiskeys. Not really, though. Answer below. You son of a bitch. Okay. I haven't read what it is, but you actually got me. I was like, that makes so much sense. And when I was reading that, I'm like, that makes so much sense. Woodford Reserve Masters Collection on 128.3. Really? I have that bottle, and I've never picked up on those notes. That was so funny. That was so, like, that actually. I believe the first thing more than the second thing. You bugger. But it's weird because now that I smell it after you said what it is, I'm like, yeah, that's what that is. It's weird. That's funny. Oh, John. Last week I started listening to your podcast, by the way. Freaking love it. I dig it a lot. So keep pumping them out. I'm going to keep listening to them. Third place was Glass 2. Glass 2 is letter E, belonging to AC Jones. AC Jones came in third place, and that's not right. That was his lightweight. Here it is. Somebody called it. Somebody literally called it, except for, how the hell did you know? Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Rye. Limited edition 2020 proof. 2020. I read what it said. It says Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Rye. Limited edition 2020 proof. These were bourbons. They're supposed to be bourbons. How in the hell did somebody call that? Somebody literally called that. Your face reading through the email is 1,200% worth it. The prune note. The prune note is what... I mean, it's definitely there. The prune note is definitely there. It's funny, though, because I did not pick up on the barrel finish until you said that. Then I thought I did, but I thought it was just power of suggestion. Like my mama said. My mama said power of suggestion. Jeez Louise. That what did it. That what did it. That's an incredible call out, Matthew Hall. You called, okay, this is a bourbon flight from 126 proof plus, and Matthew Hall called out a rye whiskey based on one of my notes. Are you the world's top whiskey note absorber, calculator, and then developer into the correct answer? Because you friggin' nailed it. Holy crap. Forrest Moses says, because I can't read, apparently. Reading is hard work for this. Why you gotta be mean? Everybody's being so nice and so cool. Then you have to come in here and type a sentence without a period at the end and upset me. Reading is hard. Reading is difficult. But at the same time, welcome to the chat, Forrest. I love you. And we will get along. We will get along so hard. Unless, of course, we don't. But we will. We will, for sure. Watching you from Phuket, Thailand here, Matt. That's... Shut up, Jason. You're a liar. I need you to review everything I'm about to buy. All right. Second place was Glass 4. And Glass 4 is... What the heck? What are you talking about? I'm talking about these goobers that don't send you bourbon. Oh, the rules. I'm sorry, Forrest. Wow. Okay, so turns out we're on the same team. No, it's totally fine. Listen, I don't expect... There was, let me think. Only a couple, only two that didn't... Because I was going to... The blends that I said... couldn't be blended. I actually never made that rule. So, Forrest, I'm super sorry. I love you. Wow. That was rude of me. That was rude of me to think that Forest Moses, same team, friendly. My bad. Andrew Webster's here. What's going on? Glass 4 was my runner-up. Glass 1 wasn't my winner. These two are very close. As a matter of fact, friendly fire. Oh my gosh, I might like the nose number 4 more. Do I do a last minute changeroo? Four is so good. I might do a last second changeroo. I don't know. After smelling them, number 1 comes off a little bit weird. I'm doing a last second changeroo. Last second changeroo in the final UFC Ultimate Fighting Championship. Number 1 honestly smelled like not a bourbon all of a sudden. Did I screw this up? Did I put a not bourbon in the runner-up spot? Almost the champion? I don't know. We'll see. Runner-up is and winner. The runner-up and almost the winner, I think. Yes. The runner-up that almost won, Dieter Lang. And the champion, the super heavyweight champion of ADHD Whiskey, Jay Liang. Jay Liang sent what I think is the best sample tonight. Dieter Lang, runner-up. Let's see what happened here. Matt Blackwoods says, have you been drinking? Nope, I've been tasting. What have you been up to? Let's see here. Runner-up is B. The winner is C. Let's find it. Let's figure it out. Oh my gosh, what am I looking for even? Here we go. This is from Dieter Lang. He sent me an envelope, super heavyweight key, the runner-up. It's taped and secure. Weird. All right. So I shouldn't have trusted my palate at the very end because I was getting a funky note, but there's no funky notes involved. It's Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Batch B520, 127.2 proof, the B520, which is tremendous. I love it. Super good. That means the winner is Jay, and Jay, he must have emailed me. The winner tonight and the super heavyweight champion of ADHD Whiskey's Ultimate Fighting Championship and still undefeated on my channel, never gone head-to-head with anything else that has won or lost. It actually almost, I flip-flopped him at the end, so it almost came runner-up, but it didn't. The last second, I flipped it. I liked it more. The super heavyweight champion of the world from Jay is Kentucky Owl Bourbon Batch 9. I freaking love that bottle so much. Jay, thank you so much. Kentucky Owl Bourbon Batch 9. The runner-up was Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Batch B520. Super good. Which, listen, those two were close. And when I was nosing them and tasting them, they flip-flopped. So, this is what I have to say. Kentucky Owl Bourbon Batch 9 is tremendous. It's one of my favorite bottles of all time. So good. But that just goes to show you how good Elijah Craig Barrel Proof is. I friggin' love Elijah Craig Barrel Proof so much. And it's at $60 versus $300. $60 versus $300. So I don't know. Make up your mind. What is the better pick? What's the better pickup? I freaking love Elijah Craig. When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea, Pepto-Bismol. Heck yeah. 920 better than 520. I agree. I would agree with that. Tasting schlammered? Absolutely not. Tasting respectfully. I have a spit bucket here in case you couldn't tell. Ting. Been nailing it. My mom's still in the house. Love you, Mom. Thanks for being here the whole time. Batch 11, no good. Haven't tried it. Haven't seen Batch 11. The podcast. Did they do a Batch 11 review? Yeah. They did a Wise Man review and a Batch 11 review, I think. No. They haven't. Lifetime Whiskey. Go to Lifetime Whiskey and look for their Kentucky Owl Bourbon Batch 11 review, because they're the only ones who I know who's reviewed it so far. I haven't seen a bottle. I'm not going to buy a bottle if I see it, unless like I get a sample and I absolutely love it. It's $300 for me to buy a bottle. It's $300. There has to be something attached to it. If Dixon blended it, I would buy it, but he didn't, and it's blended by somebody else, and it just doesn't have the sentimental value. So I don't know. JJ, for the love of everything that is bourbon, please get yourself a more comfortable chair. Happy birthday. JJ, I got one. The Likes sent me a chair. It was delivered by a FedEx guy who was super upset. I've got a comfortable chair now, JJ. It swivels. It's comfortable. My back feels fantastic. I feel great. I've got a side table that you can just set stuff on, and that can swivel and swirl and do all the things that people love, like swivel and swirl and stay comfortable. But thank you. Thank you for having my back. Literally. So that does it. Super heavyweight champion Jay with the friggin' Kentucky Owl Bourbon Batch 9. Incredible. Can we see the chair? How? Hold on. You might be able to see the chair. I can swallow the price tag on the Owl. Yeah, it's not cheap. Definitely not cheap. Let's see. Stream. Yard. You want to see if I can enter studio. Blah, blah, blah. That works. Enter studio. There we go. Hey. Whoops. Turn that down. That work? No. There we go. Nope, still not good. How about I mute this? There we go. Super smart. There you go, Alec. Look at that chair. It's really hard to see because I fill up most of the chair. I fill it up quite a bit. But it's right there. And it is so comfortable. It's so look at it swirl and spin and stuff. So nice. And then they got this table right there. And look at Julie made this board a long time ago, but then they got the table, and then I put the spinner on top of it. Gangster, absolute gangster stuff. And how do I get myself out of here? Buy. Nope, wrong one. Remove. There we go. You see how I did that? That was pretty amazing. I did that so good. A room tour. It's a garage with a lot of boxes, and that's it. Channel's getting bougie with that chair. Fancy AF. It's nice. It's comfortable. I could sit in here for hours. I'd rather get a King of Kentucky than a Kentucky Owl. Yeah, I mean, Alec, if you come across, honestly, if you come across a King of Kentucky for $300, please, 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 please tell me so I can buy it. King of Kentucky is like my number one sought after. Like that's the number one bottle I've always wanted. I always want. I want so bad, so bad, so bad, so bad, so bad. I want a King of Kentucky so bad. Problem is, does anybody get them for $300? I don't think so. I think Kentucky Owl sits on a shelf for $300 because like that's like the range. It's like the price ceiling on it. People who want it will buy it. But like it doesn't sell for more on secondary. King of Kentucky, you can't get it for $300, can you? If anybody can get a King of Kentucky for $300, please let me know, because that, I want it so much. Dieter says, thanks for the opportunity to throw down on the challenge. I do hope to enjoy the other bottle I sent as well. Heck yeah, Dieter. Thank you so much. And there will be a rye UFC coming up too. Definitely a rye Ultimate Fighting Championship coming up. So yeah, Toshi says 2021 King of Kentucky was the best bourbon I ever had, but it wasn't cheap. They're so good. It's who you know. I know. Yeah, I mean, they just get so expensive. How? I mean, let's be honest here, Alec. I love you, and I love everything you do for the channel. But I'm the world's top whiskey taster. That's not me bragging. That's just my title. That's literally my title. And I can't get allocated bourbons. No BTAC, no Pappies, no birthday bourbons. You know, none of the stuff that's like crazy good. None of the Four Roses limited stuff. I just can't get my hands on it. It doesn't fall to my level. How in the heck do you get a King of Kentucky for $270 plus tax? It's just crazy. Crazy stuff. And I'm so upset. And we will fight to the death later about it. We will. Do you get to keep the title after the new one is crowned, or do you have to start pending with the year? Yeah, so it's going to be so I'm going to make specific titles in the end credits of the videos for the champions. And then we're going to have a rye champion and a bourbon champion. And then next year we'll do it again. And then you can either defend it. You can choose to defend your title in your weight class, or you can move to a different weight class. That's all. I do a lot of business with liquor stores, which is helpful for sure. Yeah, I don't. I do a lot of business with liquor stores, but not that much. Or with the wrong liquor stores, for show. I'm just joking, Alec. That's an awesome score, dude. $270 for a freaking King of Kentucky is like, that's the best bourbon on the planet. It's literally the best. So that's a crazy score. All right, guys, I got to kick out of here. I got to go. Tonight was super fun. We crowned 2 champions. DC, the heavyweight champion. Freaking Jay Liang, the super heavyweight champion. The question is, which one would I picked? Would I have picked the Pingree over the Kentucky Owl? That's a good question. Maybe that's a bourbon skirmish. Maybe I should do that as a bourbon skirmish. Maybe I should. I don't know. We're going to call it a night. We'll see you next Friday. Next Friday, there's going to be a giveaway, I promise. I just have to get out these other packages to their recipients first. This week I'll do that. And then Friday we'll do the giveaway that was supposed to happen tonight. It just didn't happen because I can't just handle myself knowing that I'm doing a giveaway with other stuff that still has to be sent out. So next week there will be one. Thank you guys for watching. This was a ton of fun. I'm super halfway slammered, and I had a great time. I love you all way more than I can ever describe. My name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on getting a good night's sleep, because sometimes you just need it. Sometimes you could just need a good night's sleep to lay down and relax and chill and sleep and dream about awesome things like building the world's tallest roller coaster or the world's tallest ice cream cone, both of which you would be just loved for. And I desire that. So, good night. Good night. It didn't end when I thought it would, so awkwardness. A little awkwardness at the end. Blew a kiss, I waited and didn't do it. Good night.